Good morning, Beethoven Bears. I hope you had a great weekend. So good to be here with all of you. Today is Monday, January 25th. So here we go. Happy Monday. Happy Monday and good morning. Good morning. Time to show off your bear wear. I hope you have your bear wear on this morning. I hope that you are showing your school spirit. Oh, I heard it. You heard it too, right? Wow, the box is back and it's early. Let's see what the box has. Here's the box. Nice and early this morning. Let's see what the box has for us. I think the box wants to help me help you show more school spirit. So come on, Bears. Let's show your school spirit every Monday. Don't forget to wear your bear wear and show your school spirit because you're still a Beethoven Bear. Go Bears. What was that box? Oh, that's a great idea. The box suggested that I teach you bear in sign language. Are you ready for that? Okay. So first we're going to do the letter B. Take your hand, put your thumb over your palm, and that is your B. B for bear. The next letter is E. So you're going to take your hand, curve your fingers down, and curve your thumb over, and that's the letter E. Okay, now for the letter A. A, you bring your fingers down and keep your thumb up. That's A. And last is R. You know R, right? Respect, responsibility. R. Take your two fingers, cross them over each other. That's your R. Make sure these fingers are bent and your thumb holds it. Okay, so one more time. B, E, A, R. You learned how to spell bear. Way to go, Beethoven. So don't forget to show your school spirit on Mondays. Go Beethoven Bears. We are switching up our morning a little bit. We're going to start with our Mindful Monday activity this morning. So how are we going to be mindful? I want to check in with all my Beethoven Bears. I think you all probably know the movie Inside Out. In those 4 characters, we have all those 4 different emotions inside of us. We have sadness sometimes, we're happy, we're worried, and sometimes we're frustrated. So I want to check in with you to see how you're feeling this morning. I want you to look at the chart and I want you to find the emotion that you have right now. So I'm going to show you the entire chart so you can see it very well. Take a look. So pick your emotion. What are you feeling right now? Where are you? Are you blue? Are you feeling a little sad or tired or bored? You've been moving slowly this morning? Are you green? Are you happy? Are you pretty calm? Good to go, focused, ready to learn? Are you yellow? Are you a bit worried or anxious or excited? Are you feeling silly and wiggly and or maybe you're frustrated? Or are you red? Are you feeling kind of angry, like you want to yell, you feel out of control, and you might need some space? Check in to see how you're feeling. So depending on how you're feeling, whether you're in a rest area, you're ready to go and be engaged and learn a lot today, or you're moving kind of slow, you may be concerned about something, or you need some space, you need a break. If you're feeling a little slow or you're feeling like you need to stop, which means that you're either very anxious or you are worried or you're angry, that's when it's time to get help. That's why I put that help button. And it's okay to ask for help. So that's your time to maybe check in with an adult at home. You can even check in with your teacher. You can email me. You can reach out to any adult that you trust and ask for help. Even if the help is just a hug, a smile, a conversation, a time to just sit and talk, that is okay. Everybody needs that every once in a while. So again, you are going to feel all these emotions at some point And it's always good to check in with yourself, honor those emotions, and when you're feeling a little bit anxious, worried, or upset, ask for help. Okay, Beethoven Bears, can you remember to do that? So that's our mindfulness for this Monday, to honor your emotions and be sure to check in and get help when you need it. Time for our word of the year. Our word of the year is resilience. That's right. And that's the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, being adaptable and flexible, being able to bounce back. And we are in the spirit of moving on, right? We're just going to keep on trucking like a train. So, in the spirit of resilience, we are focusing on 7 attributes. And this week, we're going to focus on connection. Connection is very important. That's why you see those 2 hands clasping, like when you're shaking someone's hand, you're connecting with others. Being resilient means that you can connect with others, that you can be kind, and that you know how to show empathy for others. So let's talk about some examples of resilience and connection. I want to share 2 youngsters that I saw during the inauguration that I know they've been all over the news, and we are so proud of them as a nation. That is Amanda Gorman and Braden Harrington. I wanted to title this The Power of Your Voice. Not the voice that you hear, but the voice that's inside of you that comes through with what you do and how you act. Character, right? So let's talk about Amanda. She's 22 years old. In 2021, she became the youngest inaugural poet laureate. That means that she's the youngest person ever to be a poet at the inauguration, and she was there for Joe Biden's inauguration. In 2017, she was the first national young poet laureate, and in 2014, she was a youth poet laureate in Los Angeles when she was only 16 years old. So she's from LA, and she went to school here in Santa Monica. She also has what we call a speech impediment, but she doesn't consider it a bad thing. She considers it a gift and her strength. She went to Harvard University and she had top honors at Harvard. And she also writes many, many poems about hope and social justice. So she spoke at the inauguration, and it was so poignant and special. And we're so proud of Amanda. Now there's also Braden. Braden is 13 years old, and he met President Biden last February. He shared with President-elect Biden at the time that he has a speech impediment as well. And he was able to come back to support President Biden's inauguration by reciting John F. Kennedy, President John F. Kennedy's inaugural address on live TV. So if you watch Celebrating America, which was the evening of the inauguration, he recited parts of President Kennedy's inaugural speech. He again also has a speech impediment, and he has been inspired by President Joe Biden for how he has persevered through his own speech impediment. So if you didn't know, President Joe Biden had a speech impediment. He used to stutter, and he still struggles sometimes with stuttering. And so to have these 2 youngsters who both suffer or who were challenged by the same speech impediment be a part of our history right now, and to show us that no matter what, we can push through the biggest challenges of our life and still be successful. So I want to just give a round of applause to Amanda and Braden and the power of their voice and their courage. So we love examples of positiveness in our world. To show you a little bit of the poem, The Hill We Climb, I want to show you just a snippet of Amanda's poem. In particular, there was a quote in the poem: "There is always light if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it." Wow, that is about being resilient and being a good citizen. We have to be brave and courageous. We have to be courageous with ourselves, our actions, what we do, how we treat others, and we can be the light in someone's life. So let's hear a little bit, just a little bit of Amanda's poem at the inauguration. Take a look.
Step out of the shade, aflame and unafraid. The new dawn blooms as we free it. For there is always light if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.
Well, Beethoven Bears, I hope you were inspired. I hope you enjoyed that little snippet. If you can see the whole poem, it's about 5 minutes. Please watch it. It is truly inspirational, and I love the way that she just exudes such courage and great character while she's reciting the poem. We're so proud of Amanda that she's from LA. Her mom is a teacher. So let's be like Amanda and Braden, and let's make sure we find ways to connect with people this week and also show good character and be resilient. Our digital citizenship word of the week is connection. Connection is feeling seen, safe, and heard, ourselves and others. You want to be seen and felt and heard, and others want to be seen, felt, and heard. So we must find ways to make sure that we are connected and that we are getting our emotions met, and also that we help others feel connected. So let's take a closer look at examples of how you can be kind and be connected with others. We want to say nice things to others, smile, be happy for others, encourage your friends, offer help, share, take turns, care about others, listen when others speak. One thing you have to do is listen to hear, not to speak. That means that you're giving someone your complete attention. Use good manners. Those are all ways that you can be kind and that you can be connected. But don't forget about yourself. Take care of yourself too, and make sure that you are getting all those things from others. And what a great connection to our word of the week, connection. I used connection twice in the sentence. This week is the Great Kindness Challenge. January 25th through January 29th is the Great Kindness Challenge, started by students, and it's been going on for several years because no act of kindness, no matter how small, ever goes unnoticed. So they've created a website and just some great kind acts that you can do this week to meet that challenge. So I know it's really small. I'm going to share some of those kind acts with you now. So there's 7 days of kindness, and these are some kind acts that stood out to me. And I want you guys to try them every day. Do something kind so you can connect with others. So smile at 25 people. Hey, you could smile on Zoom for your class and you're hitting about 20 some people, right? You could do that easily. Compliment 5 people. Easy, right? Play a virtual scavenger hunt game with a buddy. That's cool. Set up a meeting, use your Zoom, do a scavenger hunt with your buddy. Okay, let's go find a toothbrush. We're running to go find a toothbrush. Leave a flower at someone's doorstep. Of course, with an adult, that would be wonderful. Pat yourself on the back. You have to be kind to you, right? Remember we talked about taking care of yourself? Pat yourself on the back one day and say, you know what? You're doing a good job. Read a book to a younger child. Maybe you have a sibling or another buddy that you can read a book to over Zoom. Learn something new about a different culture. I love learning about other cultures. It's so exciting, and I love to know more about other people that exist in this world. List 10 things you're grateful for. One day, just make a list of 10 things that you're grateful for. It'll bring such peace to you when you do that. Draw a picture and give it to someone. So easy, right? Draw a picture. People love homemade gifts from the heart. Go a whole day without complaining and use only positive words for the entire day. Go a whole day without complaining. If you train yourself in the morning when you wake up and you tell yourself, I am not going to complain and I'm going to just speak positively, it's going to make your day so special. And guess what? If you don't like any of those ideas, create your own kind act. I love it. Be creative. Think of something on your own that is creative. But please, please, every day from today until next Sunday, do something kind because it's the Great Kindness Week, and you're challenged by me and Beethoven School to not only connect but show lots of kindness this week. And I think my Beethoven Bears can definitely do it. I have confidence. Now, to help us with kindness, because Mrs. Mencias TK class is all about kindness, because every day they want to make important choices. We will choose to be kind with our action and our voices. So we have Mrs. Mencias class to show us a little bit of how they show kindness. And hopefully you're inspired by our Beethoven Bears in room 5. Take a look. Thank you so much, Mrs. Mencia. Thank you, Miss Mari. And thank you to all the wonderful TK Bears and Mrs. Mencia's class. I have been truly inspired and touched by your pictures and all your ways to be kind. Thank you so much. And a big shout out to Mrs. Mencia's daughter, a former Beethoven Bear, Kaylin, for helping to create that slideshow. Thanks, Kaylin. Now it's time for our weekly announcements. This week is January 25th through January 29th. Let's see what's happening this week. Well, as I said, it's the Great Kindness Week Challenge. So 7 days, you got to practice kindness every day. So Monday, January 25th at 9 a.m., we're having a paraprofessional meeting. At 1:30, we have our teacher meeting. At 3 o'clock, teachers, there's a Eureka Math webinar, but it is optional, and I posted that back on our Schoology website site a few weeks ago. But they're hosting that on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday if you'd like to join, and it's optional. At 4 o'clock on Monday, our Board District 4 member, Nick Melvoin, is hosting a Return to School webinar with Superintendent Buettner. So parents, teachers, everybody is welcome to join at 4 o'clock. And the flyer will be it's in the Beethoven backpack, so you can register and get the Zoom information. On Tuesday, January 26th, we're having a materials distribution day for our PALS, TK, Kinder, and First. Now, there's only some classes that are going to be picking up materials, not everybody. So some of those classes will have their material distribution on that day. And again, teachers, it is optional. Eureka is on Tuesday as well. On Wednesday, January 27th at 2 p.m., we're having a School Site Council meeting. I want to thank all of our School Site Council members for making sure that we take care of the school's business, and thank you for your input and your guidance. And again, there's an optional Eureka webinar for the teachers. On Thursday, January 28th at 12 o'clock, I'm having a virtual school tour. So I look forward to meeting with prospective Beethoven families who'd like to join us next year for the 2021-22 school year. And at 3 o'clock, I am joining our TK and Kinder team for a kindergarten readiness meeting. Let me give you a moment to take a closer look at the announcements for this week. Alrighty. Now we have some special announcements. Again, if you would like to join Board Member Nick Melvoin, Superintendent Buettner, and another special guest for his webinar today at 4 o'clock, this flyer is on the Beethoven backpack, so parents, you can go there to register, and the registration is a bit.ly link. Next month is Black History Month, and so I'm so excited to celebrate Black History Month with you virtually. Every Monday, I'll be showcasing something in honor of Black History Month. So from February 1st to 26th, we honor Black History Month. And on those Mondays, you can either wear your Beethoven bear wear, or you could wear something in honor of Black History Month. I know I will be wearing a little bit of both, but I will definitely be showing off some Black History Month attire for you all. And if you don't have anything specific, you can wear red, black, or green, which are the colors to honor Black History Month. And that's going to be on Monday. So that's happening next month, February, which is next Monday, right around the corner. We also have a spring fundraiser coming up. We had our fall popcorn fundraiser. Thank you to all those families that supported us through the fundraiser. And we have our spring. Normally it's a cheesecake fundraiser, but this year we're not selling cheesecakes. Instead, we have a new catalog called Healthy Living. And there are some great items in there that your family or your mom and dad or grandma, grandpa's or co-workers might like to purchase. It is not mandatory, but if you would like to help support Beethoven through the fundraiser, we're going to be sending all of that material to you digitally so your parents can register actually on the fundraising website, and they'll be able to share the catalog with family and friends and co-workers. The funds that we raise from this fundraiser, we're going to use more than likely to help fund one of our wonderful assistants for next year. So some of that money will be to fund one of our awesome assistants for 2021-22. And guess what? Of course, there's going to be prizes, but the top seller is going to get a Nintendo Switch Lite. So we'll see who our top seller is. Will it be you? If it is, you'll be honored with a Nintendo Switch Lite. So thank you in advance for supporting our fundraiser. Now, let's see who our Red Apple honoree is. Who's going to get the Red Apple this morning? Let's see. Congratulations to our special education team, our assistant principal, Mr. Ponce, our resource teacher, Miss Salandra, our school psychologist, Miss Foster, our PAL teachers, Miss Brown and Miss Maybell Ramos, and our wonderful office assistant that helps with special ed, Miss Angela. She's the only one I don't have a picture for. But to our special education team, this has definitely been a challenging time working through the pandemic and not being able to offer all the great services at the level that we want to offer it to our students. I just want to thank you for enduring during this time, for staying steadfast and supporting our families and giving them your all. So thank you to our special education team. Now for my favorite part of the morning. Are you ready for it? It's the Students of the Week. Let's see who showed lots of great character and who worked very hard last week and just did an awesome job in their classroom. Here they are. Let's get a closer look while I read their names. Mr. O'Donnell would like to recognize Madison and Riley. They never give up, and that shows character. Miss Harada would like to recognize Kai. He showed character by making a great effort to catch up with assignments and understanding technology. Ava also shows character in class every day by being attentive and asking for help when she needs it. Ms. Zula would like to honor Jessica and Natasha for showing good character every day by showing up, being punctual, doing all assignments with great effort, asking for clarification when needed, and being a good friend to others. Miss Evans would like to recognize Logan for excellence in social studies and Eric for excellence in CGI math. Mrs. Mills would like to recognize Lauren and Anna for Students of the Week. Anna and Lauren have good character by working hard, completing assignments, and always coming to class and participating. Mrs. Ramos would like to recognize Miguel and Layla for always showing good character. Miss Galvan would like to recognize Tosh and Leo for contributing to class discussion and with much enthusiasm. Miss Alanis would like to recognize Rebecca and Lincoln. They continuously demonstrate character by coming to class ready to learn and participating with a wonderful attitude and smile. Miss Andrews would like to recognize Leah and Reed. Leah shows good character by being positive and kind. Reed is new to our class and he started with so much enthusiasm to learn. It feels like he's always been in our class. And I want to say welcome back, Reed. And Reed also brought his sister River, who is in TK. Miss Gelman would like to recognize Vanessa and Ray, who consistently show good character by coming to class prepared to learn, trying their best, and being great listeners. And Miss Caruncho would like to recognize Samantha and Alex for trying their best and going to office hours whenever they need help. Congratulations, Beethoven Bears! Way to go! I'm so proud of all of you. Now it's time to wrap up our morning. Are you ready? The box says, get out my pom-pom. Let's wrap up this morning. Be respectful. Be responsible. Be safe. And be a buddy, not a bully. Because what are we? We are winners! What are we? Winners! What are we? Winners! I hope you like that school spirit. I want you to have that spirit all week. And I want you to remember to be resilient. I want you to connect with others by showing a lot of kindness. So make sure that you work really hard for the Great Kindness Challenge week. See you later. Have a great week, Beethoven Bears.